What if you could launch a product in weeks? That's right. In a world where time is money, speed is the ultimate currency. But how do you build something valuable fast without losing focus or burning out? In today's video, we're breaking down the exact steps to create a minimum viable product, MVP, on a tight budget. Whether you're an entrepreneur, a developer, or just someone with an idea, this guide is designed to help you cut through the noise, validate your concept, and get your MVP into users' hands as quickly as possible. Define the core problem and solution. At the heart of every successful product is a problem waiting to be solved. The key to getting started quickly is narrowing your focus and pinpointing one core feature that will deliver the most value to your early users. Instead of trying to serve everyone, focus on a specific customer's experiencing the problem most acutely. For example, if you're building a productivity app, narrow it down to freelancers who struggle with organizing client projects. Problem statement example: freelancers waste time switching between apps to manage client projects, causing inefficiencies and missed deadlines. Now, what's the simplest solution you can offer? Strip away the non-essentials and hone in on the most crucial features. Think of it as the core that holds everything together. For that productivity app, it could be a task list with deadlines, no complex project tracking, no calendar sync. Just a clean, single interface that helps freelancers keep things on track. Validate the idea with real users. Before you spend any time building, you need to know, does anyone actually want this? To find out, start by conducting customer interviews. Talk to your target audience and dig into their pain points. This step is all about listening and understanding the problem from their perspective. Don't forget to create a prototype or a simple landing page to give potential users a feel for your solution. A basic, clickable prototype in Figma or a one-page website with a sign-up form can do wonders for gathering early interest. Leverage no-code tools to build quickly. Why reinvent the wheel? Instead of custom coding, use no-code platforms to build your MVP in weeks, not months. Tools like Bubble or Webflow allow you to create fully functional web apps without writing a single line of code. For mobile apps, try Thunkable or Adalo drag-and-drop platforms that make mobile app creation simple. By leveraging no-code tools and third-party APIs, like Stripe for payments or Twilio for notifications, you can focus on your product's unique value while saving time and resources. Adopt an agile, sprint-based approach. Speed matters. That's why you should use an agile development approach that allows for quick iterations and user feedback after each sprint. Break your MVP development into short, manageable sprints that last 1 to 2 weeks, focusing on one feature at a time. For example, Sprint 1, implement basic user authentication and task management. Sprint 2, add the ability to set deadlines and reminders. Sprint 3, refine the user interface based on feedback. After each sprint, release the MVP to a small group of early users and gather feedback. This way, you can make improvements in real time and avoid wasting time on features nobody needs. Outsource non-core tasks to save time. You don't need to do everything yourself. When it comes to areas outside your expertise, like UI/UX design or marketing, hire freelancers or agencies. Platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, or TopTal are excellent resources for finding talent. If design isn't your thing, a UI/UX expert can save you hours by creating polished mock-ups. For more complex coding, consider hiring a freelance developer to handle the heavy lifting. Outsourcing lets you stay focused on what truly matters, building your product and getting it into users' hands as quickly as possible. Launch early, learn, and iterate. You've validated your idea, built your MVP, and gathered some early feedback. Now it's time to launch. Don't wait until everything's perfect. A soft launch to a small group of early adopters will allow you to see how real users interact with your product. Use tools like Google Analytics and Hotjar to track user behavior and optimize the experience based on real data. What features are they using the most? Where are they getting stuck? Remember, the goal here isn't perfection, it's progress. Every piece of feedback brings you one step closer to a refined product that users love. Measure success with key metrics. So, How do you know if your MVP is headed in the right direction? It's all about tracking the right metrics. Start by focusing on user engagement. Are users actively engaging with your product? Tools like Mixpanel can track how frequently they log in and what features they're using the most. Conversion rates. Are visitors turning into users? Is there a steady flow of people signing up or paying for your product? Use Google Analytics or Stripe to track this. Retention. Are users coming back? Retention is critical. It tells you if your product is offering real, lasting value. A poor retention rate signals a need to revisit your core offering. To learn more about mastering product metrics, hit the subscribe button below. We're just getting started on showing you how to scale effectively, bootstrap and keep costs low. Building an MVP on a budget doesn't mean sacrificing quality. The secret? Bootstrapping effectively. Here's how you can do it. Use SaaS tools. Free or low-cost tools like Trello for project management or Slack for communication will help you stay organized without draining your resources. Leverage cloud platforms. Opt for pay-as-you-go services like AWS, Free Tier, or Firebase, which give you the infrastructure to grow without heavy upfront costs. Lean team. Instead of hiring full-time staff, assemble a small, agile team of generalists who can wear multiple hats. This reduces overhead and allows more budget for developing your MVP. You now have the blueprint to build an MVP quickly, cost-effectively, and with maximum impact. The beauty of this process is that you don't have to wait for everything to be perfect before launching. Action beats perfection every time. And here's the fun part. This isn't the end of your startup journey, it's just the beginning. Remember, even the most successful startups began with a rough MVP. The magic happens when you learn from your users and keep iterating. Whether it's using no-code tools to get off the ground fast or strategically outsourcing tasks that aren't your expertise, the key is to keep moving forward, testing, and improving. It's not about how perfect your MVP is. It's about how quickly you can adapt and evolve. If you've got an idea or a burning question, I'd love to hear it. Drop a comment below and let's start a conversation. Don't forget to share this with a fellow entrepreneur who's stuck in analysis paralysis and help them get unstuck too. Bonus insight. Did you know that some of today's most successful apps, like Instagram and Airbnb, started with a simple MVP? The difference between those who make it and those who don't is the willingness to iterate quickly and listen. Thank you for sticking around till the end. If you're ready to dive deeper into the world of startups, check out our other videos and hit that subscribe button to stay updated on our latest guides, tips, and strategies.